Welcome to another Project Redstoneworld devlog. My name is J, and this is episode 22. So this is the third part of these three devlogs, 20, 21, and 22, which is covering the progress that has been made in Redstoneworld in the past 6 months. So we are counting on everything that's happened since devlog episode 18. If you're asking about devlog episode 19, that was Redstone's 11-year anniversary, which was a more broad video that did not go into specific recent changes. So a lot of this stuff has happened between 18 and what we consider 19, but I'm only actually covering it in a devlog right now. So episode 20, so that was the first part of this. That talked about everything out west over there. Episode 21 talked about everything over here in Founding Island and the bridge. And that got too long once I started trying to talk about Tower 2, so I'm splitting that into a third part, which is where we are right now, episode 22, which is going to be all about Tower 2 and Tower 3 over there. So now I'm going to show what was started, and then we're going to carry on into showing off everything that's gone on inside the towers. And now, that leads us to the RTC, and yes, that's what it's getting called now. We're not calling it Tower 2, we're not calling it Tower 3. This is the RTC. So this is probably gonna take up a while. That's why I'm glad I did not put any of the West Wing stuff in this video, because we've got a lot to yap about in Founding Island. Now this is actually the first stuff here. Is something that I forgot to mention in the last devlog from 6 months ago. I think I put it in the description. But there's this rail down here called the R-Corp Bridge Bypass. Because, as you know, this bridge is owned by R-Corp, which is a corporation, which is not the government. So, lore-wise, here's a way where you can, if, I don't know, you're banned from going to anything R-Corp related, you can still get to Tower 2. By taking this rail down here, and it's too slow, so I'm not going to actually go through it, but it will take you through the bridge here, and it's going to take you down the support column, and you're going to end up in here, which is right by this area at the bottom of the super elevators. Speaking of the super elevators, since we're right here, there's this little spam protection that has been added to each one. So you can no longer just break the elevator by doing this. You can do that as much as you want. It's only going to send one signal to the elevator, and it's going to go down perfectly fine. Oh yeah, something else that I mentioned in the comment of the last devlog that I forgot to talk about. This skyline is clear now. I know that this island here has been part of Redstoneworld for over 4 years, but it did not go along well right next to this bridge and Tower 2. It got in the way, and we ended up having to constantly shrink parts of it and like just tone it down just because of how much in the way it got here. So better than just toning it down to a point where it got deleted. What we did instead is, I think, a lot better. So it's still around because, you know, there's some nostalgia there. But you have to go out to it, which is not too far away. You have to go past that ocean. There's another little lake here, and then it's right here. So you still have the Dan TDM flag. You got all the flags, and it still exists. And you still have this piece of IMS that is there for some reason. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go in because I don't feel like activating the water, but there is now ruins underneath of it that you can kind of see, and I think it looks a bit cool. So here we're gonna go from oh yeah, I still have to introduce what the RTC is, because I showed it briefly last time here and said that it was a coincidence with I implied that it was a coincidence with the World Trade Center and showed a photo of George W. Bush. It is not a coincidence. There's been too many jokes. This is the but it does not stand for Redstone Trade Center. This stands for Redstone Tower Complex, but I mean there is some inspiration there. It's not really twin because Tower 3 is going to end up being a bit taller than Tower 2 because we have this antenna now, which, I mean, we still have to talk about all that. There has been a lot of changes. Part of me feels like we should have a part 3 just for Tower 2. So I'm going to start off from the bottom here. So right now we're on floor 0. So this is the food hall here where not much has gone on. I just want to go here to say that, and I want to directly address that the bum behind the bozo, that's a nicer word, the bozo, it's still not nice, but it's a bit nicer, the bozo behind this food hall should finish it. Alright, carrying on. So, and this is floor 0, not much. I don't think anything's gone on in here since the last devlog. These lights were off for some reason. But there is an advancement that you'll get if you walk into here or the TV room on the next floor. And that is because these are the oldest rooms inside Tower 2. Which in July will have existed for a ridiculous 7 years. Only that room. Not the TV room. The TV room's a bit newer. But now floor 1 here is where we have some actual changes. We've got an ATM in Tower 2 finally. I was looking for a spot for this, and it is right here. So it works just the same as all the other ATMs. And now here's the TV room that I was talking about. I don't know if this was as open before. I seriously do not remember. All the changes of Tower 2 just blend together. Because I always think, I keep thinking about Tower 2 as new. I just think everything about it is new. So I'm like, oh god, do I have to talk about the entire thing? I do not. But it has received a lot of changes. And the lights in there now flicker. That's that documents room. And now over here, there's a very big change that I'm trying to avoid right now. Oh yeah, here. See, this is why RTC makes even more sense. We literally have a model thing of Manhattan right here. Yeah, this garden. I mean, I know that. I think I'm pretty sure I've showed this garden off twice before, but I just think it's really pretty, so I just had to walk through that. But over here, are you kidding me? I didn't mean to bring that up. But here we have the tower map. So I'm like, oh, I want a floor plan. And this did not turn out to be the same exact way the floor plan was done on Tower 1. On Tower 1, it was just a bunch of signs. Over here, we actually have a whole fancy thing. My face is even there. But here, you've got icons for every floor. It tells you what's going to be on what, and it has a label. And it spells out the full acronym for RTC, Redstone Tower Complex, Unit 0, otherwise known as Tower 2. And now here, it's going to show... It shows some bridges, and it shows where a projected future bridge is going to be. Yeah, at the time of this, none of these bridges were actually made, but now they are, and they will be shown. So now, you'll notice something. We now have floor 1.5, so that is the next thing to go to. Now, floor 1.5 is very interesting, because there are 3 entrances to it. So, and Tower 2 is kind of built like a maze. That was... something that I really like about it. So here's one of the entrances, which is in that spiral staircase. The other entrance is up this spiral staircase, right over here. And then the third entrance is really interesting, because you go into this courtyard, which you can also access through here. Oh, and there's the bridges. So yeah, we'll go up to those. And then you go into this part here. You have to walk through Alvatera. You can look outside to the east coast or the garden here. And then over here you can actually go up, and here there's some houses. Now I've actually had to expand part of Tower 3 here, so some of these houses have gotten really weird. Like this one you can't enter, and part of it is the wall of Tower 3. And this one actually goes into Tower 3. So yeah, there's some interesting shenanigans going on with the house here. Oh yeah, and here we have Tower 4. That's obviously the best out of all of them. And here you can access this observation area up here, but I've showed that before. So up here, I've showed this little area here. There's like a little chair, and you can just look over here. Now over here, here's one of the bridges. So this one is a small one, but it will take you to Tower 3, and that's one of the ways you can access it. Over here, this is the Red Star Coffee that was showed before. Now this one, I think that I was requested to add functionality for this. There's a tea shop right below. If you really want to drink, just go to the tea shop right here. All these command blocks are put into it. It's a good thing. Just use that. I do not feel like putting anything for this. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Oh god. Now here, you'll notice there's like these fake rooms that are getting built around. I think they add atmosphere, and they look nice on the outside. Oh, and if you notice that the lighting just changed inside the tower, that's because we have lanterns that convert between lanterns and soul lanterns. And you'll be noticing that that window there is a different color, and there's some blood right here. So if you jump in, and I have night vision, so this is not, it's not as bad as it would be without it. Oh, yeah, so that light's flickering. Yeah, I think I may have some of my sounds turned down or something. Oh yeah, I've got like a bunch of stuff turned down. But here you get this little photo. There's the rake right there. You got this dead guy. Oh, there's some of the ambience. Yeah, I hear it now. I was just making sure. Okay, it can go away now. I don't want to be scared when I'm trying to make a devlog. But over here, this room still has to get made. I really like this view over here, though. You get to see the bridge, the hotel, the tower. That's really nice. And then over here is supposed to be like a little control room that needs to get a floor and not have dirt anymore. And if you can't tell why some of these pillars are here, this was part of the reception building, and I just lowered the height of it, of the roof. Alright, moving on, let's just take this, because this will take us right to the next floor. Floor 2, so nothing's really changed over here, although, I don't know if I've showed this off. If you activate the waterfall, you can actually swim up into here, hit this button, which lets you down into here. You go into this little wooden room inside the roof of it, you hit this, and you get to go into this observation room. So that's in a way that you can actually access it, and then you can just drop down. So the only change that's happened over here, this floor is beautiful, by the way. I mean, a lot of Tower 2 is really nice, and I like that. I'm worried about Tower 3 because I'm very worried that I won't be really having help for it. So that may be really a solo project. And if you've ever seen how well my builds turn out, they don't turn out well. So yeah, that's where I'm a little worried. But we'll see. And over here, this area got made. Last devlog, it just had a single piece of pink wool. This is a little chill area. You can look out to the east coast and the super elevators here. And then you got the fireplace up here. There's a balcony over here. There was some lighting added finally. Staff entrance over there. And then over here, you can actually access an extended balcony with the new pink trees. And yeah, this area is really pretty. And this has been here for a long time, but now it's just been extended. And now here, there are many ways to get up into the hotel, that being 2, I now realize. Yeah, you can, besides the elevator, you can take either that big staircase here, or you can take this spiral staircase here. I'm going to take the spiral staircase, because that shows the gym. So, it's finally been made. You've got all your free weights over here, you've got some treadmills, you got a bench press over there, and then, some mats and stuff, and then a weird cryptic sign, a little balcony. I really like this view over here. And then here you get the second floor of the gym where you have some more, where you get a pull down machine, another cryptic sign, more bench press, all the stuff, you know, all the good stuff. And then, oh, we forgot something on the previous floor. I must go down. Oh no. Alright, let me just fall. So, I don't know how I missed it. I must be very used to it now. But if you go over here, you get another bridge. And this one actually has a little bit of vegetation on it. So yeah, that'll lead you there. And now, I guess now we can take the other way up, which is this big staircase. And now over here, I've showed this off before, but I need to show it again. I think I've showed this off before. You get the bathroom from Saw. I don't know why we had this for a hotel, but am I complaining? No. But some people certainly will. This is disgusting, and I love it. And then over here, the best bridge by far. You've got this beautiful pink tree with the lantern on it. I just love this bridge so much. And once Tower 3 has windows and everything, this is going to be so... It's going to be so cool. I'm so happy about how the RTC is turning out. Because, I mean, for a long time, this was dead. And now, as the summer... Honestly, I think that me just standing on this bridge and yapping just now may have just caused the revival. I want to work on Tower 3, and I want to see some crazy stuff get done. Because, I mean, this is going to be great. We're going to make this great. Now, over here, this is where you get a room. I believe that I already own a room, but I really like this. So you actually have to ring the bell, and then he'll walk over. Alright, so we already own a room. So I'm going to show the one that I already own. Okay, if I return it... Oh, hang on, I have to call him over again. Okay, Oh, wait, did I get reimbursed fully? Oh, I did. Okay, so, here, Hey, this is a third part. Let's go through everything, shoot. Alright, so you have to hold it. Alright, so it gave us room number 5. So you don't get a room card or anything for this hotel here. For the penthouse you will, but not for this hotel. So we have to find room 5, which is right here. There's a bunch. So there's room 1, there's 5. And then here you have a storage room. I don't need to ask for decor anymore. It's been decored. But all these rooms, they're really small, so they're not the most fun to be living in, but they're cheap. And oh yeah, so dude, you can't close your door, but you can open it, and then it auto closes after like 200 ticks, I think. Yeah, but if you, and also please, if you're friends with someone who owns a room, be very mindful about who this friend is when you're entering the room, because they can easily kidnap you. I couldn't easily put like a pressure plate setup. Oh, with this room I actually can, but for all the other ones I cannot. So once you're in here, there's no like pressure plate or anything out. You have to get the room owner to let you out. But I mean, they can't close it, so just be aware. So when they open that, you're gonna want to go through. But yeah, you just have, that's a lot of flower pots. I think that some are not all flower pots like that. Some don't even have a table, but you got a double bed, and you got a really cramped bathroom. If you don't like that bathroom, there's always the Saw bathroom, the floor below. So, yeah, I don't want to hear any complaining. Alright. There's our room back. And now here, we have to walk away. I think that this is, alright, so this is 8. So this is limited luxury, in other words, middle class. So I don't feel like taking the stairs this time, so we're just gonna shoot right up. And, okay, we have 8. Which is this one. So there's 3. One of them is better than the rest, and that is 7. First of all, 7, you know, best number. But 7, you get a balcony. The rest of them, you don't. But, oh well. Yeah, so this one, I'll show 7. But here, you actually get a kitchen here. You get a TV. You get another double bed, and oh yeah, and these are for room service. So once Tower 3 is set up, these are gonna come from storage every morning, and you're gonna get items dropped off, and you have another cramped bathroom. And like I said, if you've got a problem, use the jigsaw bathroom. Oh, and I guess you do have a little, you do get a little balcony of your own over here, but I mean, this is one that anyone can go in. And there's this little hidden part out here to go out east. So here, let me show number 7, because you have the same exact thing, but you get this little, you get 1 block of balcony here, but hey, it's nice. You get a view. I'm pretty sure that one of these, okay, no, it's one of the economy ones. Oh my god, yeah, it's this one. It has a slightly less cramped bathroom, so maybe you won't need the jigsaw bathroom for that. Alright. He's so slow. Alright. Even at 20 TPS, okay, 19.5 TPS, he's really slow. Alright, so now we have room 9, which I don't think is the same one as I owned before, but oh well, I'll change it. And I think that it doesn't actually matter between these two because they're mirrored. Oh no, I did own 9 before. Yeah, I did own 9. Okay, so this one is all the way over here, and now this is the luxury suite. So this is upper class, but not crazy upper class. The crazy upper class we will be getting into. So this time you get a crazy 2 blocks of balcony. So you get an even better view, and that's on both ends. So on this end too, you get another balcony, and you can look out to Tower 3, and you can see that nice pink tree. Yeah, this view is probably better because you get to see all the classic Founding Island over there. You got a TV. You actually can toggle your lights here, but you still got some torches from when we were building it that I should probably get rid of. Over here is going to be a room service system, like the suites of Founding Island. And then here, you have a non-cramped bathroom with toilet paper dispensers. No shower, though. Go to the jigsaw bathroom for that. Yeah, I'm just realizing that we don't have a shower. And I guess, I mean, like I said, jigsaw bathroom. It works out. I think that it was very similar for the regular rooms, all the rooms except, like, the crazy suites in that Founding Island hotel over there, too. I think that none of them had showers except the suites, and then there was just a public bathroom. Of course, it wasn't in the condition like that. And then here you have the bedroom over here. And then you actually have a chill zone. So it's like it's a study. So you got a study over here with a window. And now the thing about each of these studies is that IJ is stupid. It's right here. Okay. Each one of the... Okay, that's... I can't say the name on that. But here, you get a lore-based hideout here. And you get another one on this side with JI actually here, too. So yeah, that's the luxury suites. Now I'm going to actually keep my room. And now, because we're going to a separate area... Also, you do get an advancement if you purchase a room. But now, we are going all the way up to the penthouse lobby. So, I need to get the penthouse, which means that I need to get the money for it, which means that I should really be going to the ATM. So, I'm going to have to pause the video and get that. Yeah, that'll be 1 second. Alright, I have retrieved the money, which is 12 nether stars. And that is 12 times 16. That is 192 emeralds, I'm pretty sure, which is absurd. So yes, it's very expensive. This is the top tier. This is the most expensive thing you can actually get in Redstoneworld so far. And also, they have to be RW certified nether stars. You can't just pull these straight out of creative mode. These need to be the one that you can get from the ATM. So you have to go up to the clerk here. And you have to hold the nether stars. And also, once you buy this, when you sell it, you're only going to get half of that. So you'll get 6 nether stars returned to you, but they're keeping the rest. Which I guess goes into the upkeeping and everything of the property. But here, tax. So once you click that, they'll go away. And there's a little fancy thing. That sign switches to unavailable from for sale, and you get an actual key card this time, and you'll get an advancement. Yeah, I think it's like you'll never want to leave or something. So yeah, here's the RTC Penthouse card. And now here you'll notice, like, where is it? Where is it? Hold penthouse keycard to open stairs. You hold it. It's very loud. And it opens. And it's gonna close once you get up here. And it'll close in reverse, so. And also if you step on this block, it'll send it signal to open it. It's so loud, my ears. And think about it, when I had to work on all the systems here, I had to be up here for these systems, which I'm about to show. And this was just going back and forth constantly. My ears hurt so much. But here, this is a wooden door. You cannot access this wooden door. You can ring the doorbell. That's extremely loud. I don't know if it's like that on the video, but it just destroys my eardrums. You can ring the bell, you right click it, and it plays some note blocks. And now here, this is the card scanner. So if you right click it normally, it's not gonna let you in. But if you right click it with a card, it lets you in. Welcome to the penthouse. So I'm gonna give a full tour here. So this is the lighting for the entire penthouse. You control it right here. We're just gonna leave it on, but it turns on all the lamps inside the property. Over here, you have the lower level bathroom. You actually got a shower this time, so because that bathroom is just so far away, it makes sense. Here, you got a little lounge. There's a little bar here. There's some chairs. I think do not try to sleep in these, or they go away. I'm really tempted to right click right now, but I know it's gonna get destroyed. Okay, it doesn't. I feel like it used to. I don't know why it was getting destroyed, but yeah, I can't remember. I know it got destroyed. Over here, this was originally supposed to be a pool. We could not fit that in well. It was gonna be like 2 blocks deep. So now you got a little gym. No pull down bar, but you got all the other stuff from the gym below. I actually made this before I made that gym. And now here you get gym showers. So here there's some tool hooks, and then the showers, they work. And they're very loud. Let me get away from those. Over here you have the kitchen. You've got a Ender Dragon mat. And then you have this little, you don't really have a table. I think I originally planned to have a dining table over here, but I think we forgot about it, and we just left it with that. I mean, does it really need changing? No. I mean, just don't have friends, I guess. Or you can all just sit together. Who cares? And then over here, you have, you've got, this time you have 4 blocks of balcony, and you can overlook this entire thing, and it's pretty long, too, because it connects to the lounge. And these lights are connected to the central lighting switch, of course. Alright, let's move up. So you get this window here. Now you're on the 2nd floor. Here you've got the people behind the penthouse. You can access one of these. So this is actually up here. This is where this tower splits into these sections here. And we actually turn this into an aquarium for this section. So you have water throughout this entire thing. And the bottom part of it has coral. So over here, now over here you got another. This is the gaming room here. So you got a pool table. It's funny that this is built because my friends and I have all gotten suddenly addicted to playing the Game Pigeon iMessage pool. Now we've got a PC here from the hotel suite, and you've got a PS5 and beer, I think, and a fridge. And over here, you've got a TV with a great photo of Tower 2 and the bridge. I may want to update this when Tower 3 is actually all furnished and everything. And you notice, I'm talking Tower 3 as it's gonna be furnished, because I know that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be great. I'm determined in that now. And here you can access the other one. And that is ear-piercing. I think I just have my volume up too high. Which is normal with me. Here you have the master bathroom. Instead of a shower, you actually get a bath this time. And this is made in a different style than the other one. This is more of a wood. And it's on a different floor level. Oh, that's just because of the stone we had to put on a different floor level. Master bedroom, you got a little couching area here. I don't know. I meant seating, not couching. Over here you got a double bed with a window. Over here, you'll notice that side that was jungle trees. This one is birch trees. Over here you'll notice there's a button on the wall. If you click it, you get a hideout. I don't like that the second I went here, it played a cave sound. But you got a tinted glass hideout here. There is a military lore report, and you get access to the aquarium over here. Now the funny thing about this room here is that the person who made the oh, hang on, let me delete this. The person who made the plans for a lot of the floor layout here wrote this as a studio. So when we were building this, we were like, we don't know what to put here, and we put like a recording studio, and then he came back and he said he meant study. So it was fixed, and now this is obviously a study area, and it looks really cool. We've got the aquarium and everything, and then up here this actually leads to the library. So I mean, it's a bit chaotic. You got the bookshelves going everywhere. You got the window up here, but I mean, it's chaotic, but I love it. And then over here, this is the stairs to the next floor. So that the library you access through here, and now this is the best room of the entire penthouse by far. This is the thinking room. So it's just a big window, and you've got one chair. You sit here and think, and that's something that needs to be done more. And this room should be used. Yeah, it seems like a thing some rich person would have, because I mean, you know, this is costing. This is the most expensive thing in Redstoneworld. Here you have the laundry room. That's incredibly buggy, but that's supposed to be a clothes. All right, and then up here you have the secondary bedroom. I always think I think this is like an attic bedroom. I really like this. It feels like you're at the very top of the tower. I mean, you basically are. You're above all the floors in Tower 1 besides the electric station. So you're really high up. And then up here, you've got the pool. I mentioned a pool earlier, and we made one, except instead of being a tiny thing, we've got a big one here. And these lights, of course, are controlled by the lights in the master lights. And then here, you can control this waterfall at these two note blocks here. And that leads to this little cave area right here. And then there is another shower, and I'm not going to run it this time because that was extremely loud. And you got a balcony here with going out to the eastern coast. And you can see we're really close to the top here. And then over here, I'm probably going to make a room service area. So that's probably the last thing. Or maybe it's not room service. Maybe it's like an IMS ordering room. So you can like order any item you want. That's probably what it's going to be. But that system has to get set up. And I don't like that I just reminded that I got to set up, because that's going to be really, really painful. Alright, let's get out of here. And also, you can't get kidnapped this time in here, because there's a pressure plate. Okay, it's going to be very loud. Let's get out of here. Alright. Continuing. I am very glad that I made a third part now, because once I split it up, I'm like, did I really want to split it up like that? I definitely did. So now, this is going to be my very next source of pain with this tower. I have to make the command systems for this, and I really don't want to. So yeah, this is the restaurant. So I'm currently trying to make a decision, because, so first of all, I have to make this guy walk around and go to the kitchen and everything. So the first obvious thing, this table up here is not going to get used. So a lot of this is going to be decor. Now the next question, this is going to be really painful. I wanna consult with some people. If you watch this video, you should let me know your opinion on this. Do I really want to go through the pain of trying to make these outside tables? This one, okay, this one has this weird, this one's connected to the hotel. This one isn't really truly outside, so this one could be done maybe. But these ones that are overhanging, I don't know if they can be easily done. I know that I think that these should be my main goal, but I don't know if I should try those outside ones or not. These have to go back to the FNAF animatronics probably, or we can just leave it as evil me heads. And then over here, this is going to be another source of pain if I do go through with it. which is another thing that I want to get. I want some help with the decision making. This was supposed to be a FNAF minigame. Let me know if I really need to make this. Or we can just have this as a decoration thing. It would be really cool to have, and I think that maybe that's something that once I'm done with Tower 3, I come back to. How about that? I think that's a good idea. So going up here, the VIP toilet floor, it's great. It's the best floor of Tower 2. You know, this is our one TOC creation, which we have obviously heavily modified, that we've got for this floor. And then, oh yeah, and then here's a bridge. So this was the first bridge we got. This one has a glass floor. So this may be very terrifying for some, but oh well. Oh, and over here you have this personnel area, and you can actually access these rooms over here, which I talked about earlier, having fake rooms. No blood in this one, and no weird room. Those ones are completely normal. And then you got these lights that are connected to the lights of the VIP toilet floor. You got this window here, and then this is the food court. So this is the next thing I have to command. I have to make commands for. And I was told that I can go the lazy route for this one, and I don't agree. I think that there should be the pizza job is the one that I'm not really worried as much. I think I'm gonna go lazy with the pizza job, because I'm not Donnie. I'm not. This isn't Bayville. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. But McDonald's, we're gonna make the job for McDonald's. I probably can't call it that because I don't want a copyright strike. But you know, we've got the McDiarrhea, McIJ, Coke with cocaine, and I think that's supposed to say Whopper, but the spelling error makes it even funnier. Yeah, I've got to make a job for that one. And then there's supposed to be like a janitor job where you basically close this floor, and then this is gonna be like a sliding door that closes, and the last step of the job is you turn off the lights for the night. Alright, this is editing IJ from the future here. There was like literally two things that I missed in Tower 2 here. So the first one is that was present, but I did not mention, we have seating in the food court now, and again, this is the food court, not the food hall. Two separate locations. There's a cryptic sign here, and I just saw this one get placed right in front of me. And then over here, there is a wooden bridge that's going into Tower 3. Forgot to mention that. And then, actually, it's three things I forgot to mention, because down here, the biome of the entire RTC area has changed into the mushroom fields biome, which is why we have this lush green instead of the regular minty color that it used to have. And I know that I have shaders on right now, but without shaders it makes the water look a bit weird, because you got the differences between the teal and the regular blue, but I think the grass color looks a lot better. Alright, moving on. And then here, this staircase is all made. So you get some windows. So that makes that, I'm glad the staircase exists, because now this side doesn't look as empty. This staircase is basically just bypassing the penthouse. That's why it's so long. And then this skips to, oh, I'm actually going to call the elevator up to here, because I got to show something. So this is the National Bank floor, which I talked about before. I think there may still need to be a little bit of decor in here. Yeah, I know this isn't done entirely. But over here, this is going to open up. I don't know how this is supposed to open up, but there's a little armory in here. Then over here, there is the conference room, which I talked about in the last devlog, with a balcony over here. And then over here, you've got this balcony and this balcony, which are, oh, they're over these things. So yeah, here, I'll show this side of it. So this side of it, you got the birch trees, and in the center, you have another water thing, but it's like a waterfall, and you've got these chains here. And then you have this floor, and then up here, you actually have more of the fake rooms, which I like. So yeah, there's three of them. And then over here, you've got offices. One that's his, and this one is mine. I got some W photos. There's the 11-year photo. There's us just chilling in a place that I gotta show. And then there's like some important books to me in there. So yeah, I like my office. And then over here, this is supposed to be the private client area. There's an elevator built in, and I don't know what's gonna be up here. Now, what I call, and then this is supposed to be some information, but I really don't know what's going on in some of these. And then apparently an info thing there. What I want to show in here, all the floors are now labeled. So, I got those. And yes, there is only 9 floors in total here for Tower 2 that's accessible by the elevator. That's better than I think there's like 4 or maybe 5 in Tower 1. But I mean, that's just the way towers should be built. I wonder how Tower 3 is going to be, because yeah, that's just, Tower 3 is really big, and we may not have the amount of ideas available for it. Now here, this is the vault floor. So here, I can put this penthouse key card. I can just delete it, you know. So this one still has to get done. I'm not really prioritizing this until the vault gets done. But over here, this was actually a pretty cool security system. So it's multiple, and yeah, the elevator does come up here. So you will scan it by right-clicking a level 3 key card on this. It opens up this. And now, if you have, this allows for a guest. So if you have a staff card, it doesn't. If you're level 3, you're exempt to this. You can just scan this, and it will bring you right through. I don't know what. There's like a door sound that's being made, and I don't know from where. I wonder if there's like a command block that's getting triggered that shouldn't be. And then over here, this is the solution that happens if you're not, if you don't have that staff card. You have to go through this metal detector here, and it's actually going to scan your inventory. Uh-oh, I have illegal items in my inventory. Yeah, I think it's pots and the swords and the crossbow, so I'm just going to skip that, but as a regular player, you have to go through there. And now, you would skip this one too. Yeah, I guess you would scan this, and it would let you through here. But if you're a regular player, you have to go here, and you have to get this, which is going to reduce your health, and it's probably going to give you mining fatigue and stuff. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. And then here, this is the final security checkpoint. So if you're a visitor, you'd go through here. To be let in, even if you're staff, as a staff, you go in here. But to be let in, you need to have a bank teller with you, which that's the 2 people who have offices that will have this bank teller card. So that's really important. I got to get rid of ATM. That's supposed to be for scanning. I got to get rid of the ATM. And then over here, I'm really glad that we got to implement this. This is a cave door. So yeah, you get to go through here, and then here, this is a simulated. This is basically like the U2 train. It's multiplayer. Supports 3 people. You go in here, and then it is going to ship you out across into Tower 3, which we are going to be going to soon, because there's actually, believe it or not, we've actually had some stuff start inside of it, and out here is supposed to exit to this floor, which has not been done yet. Get to work! I'm kidding. Alright, so now, going up here, we're getting really close to the roof. We're above world height now, so we're above Tower 1. This is the maintenance floor. So this is just, oh yeah, there's this little chill area. I like this. You got the pink tree with the pink bench. It's really nice up here. You got a big balcony to look over. And this is really just, I mean, maybe, I think there may be supposed to be like some janitor supplies in here that I gotta add. Oh, and here, this is a Elytra Bay. So you can shoot off of here and you can land in here. And this is supposed to give you a smooth landing. That's what all this water here is for. Now this, I was scammed into this. I thought that we were making a multi-floor elevator here. I made a really crazy elevator that just has 2 stops. One at the bottom, one at the top. You're about to see it. This is the maintenance elevator. So yeah, this took some crazy work to make. This is all with black displays. But yeah, you go in the minecart, you go up. And it goes along, I think it's really cool because it goes along these iron bars here. Yeah, it's really cool. Here, let me bring that. So now, this is the rooftop of Tower 2. So you get a few things. You get a helipad, you get this little watchtower here. and you can go up all the way to the antenna here. But the thing about this antenna that you don't want to be around this for long, because this antenna is ionizing. That was perfect timing. You were just hit with 60 millisieverts of radiation by Tower 2 antenna. You will get radiation poisoning if you're here for 2 minutes. So you're gonna, it's 60 millisieverts per minute. This is a really powerful antenna. You do not want to be around here. So yeah, that roof is dangerous. So Tower 2's builds are basically finished. We just have those command creations, but Tower 2 is basically done, and I'm really happy about that. So now that brings us to Tower 3. Now Tower 3, I believe I'm actually supposed to call it Tower 3.0 or 3.0 because it's supposed to be more futuristic, supposed to be more modern. You can see we're going to have stuff that's like this. This is a different building style. This is a more modern building style. So even though it's going to have a wood exterior, we're going to have a more modern interior. That's a big staple of Tower 3. Now here, these are some areas that I blocked off. This is the IMS uplift track, so this will bring items up. And over here, there's bank rails, and these are 2 drop lifts. One for people, one for IMS. So I guess we'll go from the very bottom here. So this is the one for people, and it's going to take you to this. So this, I mean, this still has to receive a little bit of work still, but this is the RTC mini bunker. Oh, if we add another hallway, I don't know what I would add here, because we made the plan fully. Here we've got some aquarium. We've got some schizophrenia signs here. A little reception area, some player head for some reason. Through this way. Oh God. Okay, we've got a. Oh God. All right, people were goofing around. That's why RW is so fun. Redstoneworld's the best. So this is a floor printer here. It's ridiculous, but it's great. So you got these colors here, and you print to the floor. So you make your design in here, and it prints to the floor. And someone chose a very phallic thing to print to the floor. Over here you've got a little library. Oh, okay, I guess there's some system here. And then over here, oh yeah, all these lights, they're all, I don't think I've made a light switch. Yeah, there's just a redstone block, but yeah, they're all hooked up. And there are checkpoints, so these doors there's like doors that'll close between these. Here's the lounge. Over this way, I think this is going to connect to the FI bunker. I think that's where this hallway is going to lead. This way, you've got some bedrooms, bunk beds. These are GS style, but slightly bigger, a lot bigger. I still have to put lights in here, Jesus Christ. Here are some staff offices. They've got mail and everything. And then over here is going to be the admin control room for the RTC mini bunker. I think this may be, I don't know if this is a mini or micro bunker. Since we call the FI bunker a mini bunker, I think this is a micro bunker. And then here, this is the kitchen, cafeteria, and then this is a walkway up to the ground level of the RTC. Alright, so now, here, we're going with a central elevator. And at our floor 0 at the bottom, this is the elevator design that we're going to go for. I cleared this space out for making the commands for it. Now this is inspiration from a TLC creation. But over here, we've got this beautiful central hallway. And this is a functional central hallway too. This is really cool. So all these little water pathways, these are going to be coming from farms and stuff, and like storage intake. And all these items, they're gonna fall in, and then they're gonna flow in the water to the center, and they're gonna dispense. They're gonna go up all the way up through this pipe, and they're gonna go through here, and they're gonna go into storage, which right now it's just gonna spit them out. But that's a really cool system. So now besides the elevator, this way we're gonna have the RTC reactor. Now this may have some slight realism. Or to save time, I may just call it a day with putting in some, our basic stuff, like FI bunker style. You got the end crystal, that kind of stuff. I know it's going to be a bit bigger, but I'm not going to make this crazy realistic like the theme park one. But I still want it to be cool. I already have some ideas for what style I want it to be in. This is going to be an IMS control, and this is going to be where the farms are for the tower. And then over here, once you put in a level 3 card, this is the storage room. So we've got a really crazy system going on here. This is all split up into different categories based on the new creative inventory. And I had to turn off my mod that puts on the old one just to make this, so you better appreciate it. So this is going to be extremely painful, and I don't know why I agreed to do this. But here you have all the building blocks. Here you have all the colored blocks. Oh, and obviously not all, because even with this idea that people are having, I'm like, no, I don't want to. Oh my god, is there? Okay, this is worse than I thought. There's every type of concrete, every type of concrete powder. Is there every type of wool? Every type of dye? Okay, not every type of wool. Good. Oh, that's gonna be exhausting. Natural blocks, functional blocks. Some of this gets split with redstone. Tools, this one was really easy. I like this category. It should just be this category. Only 8 items. That's nice. And then redstone, I've got a bunch of this stuff. Let me see how far I've actually gone. Okay, I've made, and food is here. The only thing the rest I have to make is materials. So that's like miscellaneous stuff. And I have to, I think I have to put the new inventory on just to do that. So yeah, so this, I think this is going to be a demo for a shopping mall. I know one of the things that we want to do, we actually want to, now this shape is not Tower 3 shape. I'm going to explain why this shape is like this. We kind of want to give it some, like, you know, like Saturn rings, and it's going to be like an observation ring, and there may be like more than one of them, but it's going to be really cool to have around the tower. You just can't have them by the bridge, of course, but that's going to be really cool to have. And now, why the tower is a really weird bulky shape right now, I gotta explain. So this is a TOTC creation. We really want to implement this because we think it's really cool. This is the auction house. So yeah, this is gonna be a floor in Tower 3, and to make it fit in the tower, we had to make it at that size. And something really weird is gonna go on with the elevator there that I don't know how it's gonna get handled. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I may have to make the elevator end there. Yeah, so there may be actually technically 2 elevators. I'm gonna keep it in the center, but I'm gonna make it where this elevator will end at right below the auction house, and then the next elevator will begin right above the auction house. So, yeah, so that's the future of Redstoneworld. That's these 2 towers. A bit more on the theme park reactor, but really this summer, I mean, we're a bit concerned. Oh my god, I forgot to show something that I get annoyed about. Yeah, I can't stop just yet. So this is the vault. You've got some crazy security on it with all this water and lava. And this is going to be where all the government's money gets stored. So it's going to be emeralds, it's going to be nether stars, it's going to be gold, diamonds, probably iron too. Because that's all our... I hope I said emeralds. Yeah, I definitely did. I don't know if this is going to be big enough. I'm waiting to see how this turns out. And once this is in a good state, I will put focus back into making the commands of Tower 2 correctly. But yeah, we don't actually have... You know, a lot of the issues in Redstoneworld happen from getting stuff done. It happens from having too many projects at once. Now, what we just have to worry about is just keeping the motivation for these 2 projects. Now, I'm making sure, you know, I've got life and stuff, so it's not like I'm going to be on this 24/7 trying to work on this. So I'm hoping that can prevent me from getting, like, major burnout, and I'm hoping that I can just work and work and work on this. You know, like I said, I think I may be going pretty solo on some of the things for Tower 3, but it's going to be, I hope it's going to be great. And I'm looking forward to see how it goes. And next devlog, as long as things go the way I want them, is probably going to be at the end of the summer. So I may have some stuff in between then, but that's when I'm guaranteeing a next one. As long as I don't decide to just quit Redstoneworld and do nothing on Tower 3. But yeah, I mean, in the 6 months we've managed to get 3 devlogs out of it. So I'm sure we'll have some stuff. I'll see you guys then.
It's time to fucking redstone it up.